What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dave, the Bicycle Ninja here, and this is more or less a vlog of what went down this morning. I went to bed early last night so I can get up early this morning because I had stuff to do. I had to go to the store and get groceries, and I planned on taking the car, but the car was not available, so I had to ride the bike. And it was cold and foggy this morning, and I was not prepared for it. But I had to do it, so it was an official Bike Ninja mission, so I had to do it. I rode my bike all the way to the grocery store, and I completely loaded up the Red Giant with groceries. I mean, she was at max weight with me and beyond. I mean, I give that bike everything I have, and she asks for more. The Red Giant is an insatiable beast. So, first thing in the morning, I make the grocery run. I go there, I come back. Everything went pretty smooth. I had to leave Red Giant out of my sight for a little bit when I was at the grocery store, and I don't like that. I hate that. It scares me to death because she's so rare, and everyone wants to steal her. I had this feeling like everyone wanted to steal her because, here in Hatertown, bike thievery is at an all-time high, and bike thieves are running rampant here in Hatertown, as well as all other various aspects of crime and gangs and just general low and no class behavior. We got a tremendous amount of illegal immigrants here, causing all kinds of problems. So, that's how life is. Typical town in California, overrun by illegal aliens and gangs and crime and stuff. So, bike theft here in Hatertown is at an all-time high. Bike thieves are going crazy. I mean, everybody's getting their frickin' bike stolen, okay? So, the fact that I'm not the most liked or respected guy in this town because, I'm just an average white guy, okay? One of the few white people left here in Hatertown. All the other white people moved out when all the brown people moved in. And this place has been completely destroyed. The last couple of years, I just watched it. It's just turned it right into Tijuana, Mexico. It's disgusting. Don't want to get too racist here. I want to try to keep it PG. I want to try to be a good role model for the kids and whatnot. So, not to get too racist or anything, but I've noticed a lot of Hispanic type people lusting over my bike, and people even making comments about it and stuff, and I like that. So, I love taking her out and showing her off and stuff, but the last thing I want is her to get stolen. That bike is my lifeline, and it sucks because she should be in a museum somewhere, and yet she's forced to be my daily rider, and I don't like it, and the bike doesn't like it, but that's how it is right now. I need a daily rider. I need an extreme commuter, urban survival bike, and that's what I need the Red Giant be. The old Blackie was happy to be that, and no problem. But Red Giant is just, just wants to hit the trails, just wants to go off jumps, just wants to ride dirt trails, mountain bike parts, mountain bike trails, mountain bike stuff. Big beefy knobby tires, that's what the Red Giant wants to do. And I got the Red Giant geared up like a road bike. Nah, like a hybrid. Well, there's nothing quite like it, It's a mountain bike with beach cruiser tires. That's what it is. Can't get it dialed in. It's Mondays. I don't like Mondays. Having a heck of a time. fighting the bike, can't get it dialed in, fought all morning trying to get it dialed in. And it's hard to dial in the bike because, I'm training for the Olympics right now, and my body's going through a lot of changes. I'm losing a lot of weight. The measurements of my body are changing at a rapid rate because, I'm eating right, I'm on the bike every day. I'm in extreme keto metamorphosis right now, and my body's going through all kinds of changes. I'm just basically turning it into, like an Olympic athlete's body. That I'm training for the Olympics, and that's what my body's turned into, Olympic athlete style body. We're talking head to toe, lean muscle. Boom. Just from pure cardio. Just pure riding the bike and jogging a little bit. Disc golf and stuff. Pure, just that type of stuff. No lifting weights, no calisthenics, not very little static stretching, some dynamic stretching, but mostly just pure cardio on the bike every day. And I recommend you eat kale and vegetables and stuff like that. Even if you don't, just the cardio alone is just going to kick your body into shape so fast. It's just going to blow your mind. I mean, these last couple months, ever since I got Red Giant, I've been riding her so hard and putting so many miles on her, and it pays off. I mean, my body is my face is a mess. Obviously, I can only do so much with my face, but my body is I don't know, an 8 or a 9 probably right now. Well, I'm not ripped like Arnold. I'm not a bodybuilder, okay? But like I said, I have Olympic athlete build right now, which means lean muscle, cardio. So, I'm not obviously, you can see my arms. I'm not super ripped, but I am quick, fast twitch, lean muscle type stuff. I'm hard everywhere. I can't explain this. I can't show you guys, obviously, my body right now, and I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I've been working hard and spending a lot of time on the bike and eating right, and it pays off. It does. It pays off. Because one of my life goals is to be an Olympic athlete and an Olympic medalist. And there are several different sports that I could do that in, I feel I could compete at a high level in just about any sport. I've always been kind of an all-around athlete, and I still am. But I do want to focus. I am right now focusing my training on obviously cycling and disc golf, and I'm going to start training for ultimate too. I'm doing a lot of ultimate training too, because they're saying ultimate frisbee might be in the Olympics before disc golf, but I'm getting off topic. Any cycling event in the Olympics, I'm ready for. No problem. That's the thing about doing cardio every day and getting on the bike every day, that over a period of time, your body's ready at all times, and that's where mine is. Now my bike, it is ready at all times, but I just can't dial it into perfection, and it's driving me crazy. I mean, she's close, but dialing the bike into perfection for the way I ride, which is fast and smooth, it's tough. It's tough. It kills me to take a bike that old and rare and just run it hard every day out in the hard streets of Hatertown. It drives me crazy, but I gotta do it. It's my only bike. Well, it's not my only bike. It is my only bike. I could get old Blackie over there, but I feel like I need to give Blackie some time off. I rode Blackie hard for 15 years. Blackie didn't have the range of Old Red, really. A ride, the Waller run on Blackie would freaking kill me, because that bike is so huge and heavy. I wouldn't make it. There and back, no way. The farthest I could go comfortably on Blackie was either to do the credit union run, or like I did that and it was rough, or the Walmart run. Really. Baki's a great bike, ran great and everything, but just so heavy, just so heavy, it would kill you. So, and of course I didn't have it set up right, just like I don't have this one set up right. And it's like I volunteer at the bike kitchen as a mechanic, okay? I work around great mechanics, but I still can't get my bike styled in, or anyone's styled in, really. They had me working on kids' bikes. I was like, I should not be working on kids' bike. I should not even be a mechanic. I'm a terrible bike mechanic. Terrible. And I was all nervous in the shop with all these pros and stuff, and I just God, horrible bike mechanic. I need to go over there and apologize to everybody. Anyways, getting off topic. So today I'm chilling at the morning spot. I see a dark figure. I'm standing 10 feet away from my bike. I see a dark figure out of my peripheral, beeline straight for my bike at a rapid pace. And then he gets like 10 feet away, and I start to move towards my bike, and he sees me. And then he was like, oh, he plays it off, and he turns around and disappears. Because by the time I realized what had happened, I ran after him. And obviously, if anybody messes with my bike, they're going to get the beating of their life. And because I'm not normally a violent person, but I do have exceptions. Like if somebody messes with me or my friends or my family or my property, then I will defend my property. I will fight for my property. And so the bike is my property, and if anybody messes with it, they're going to get their butt kicked. And let that be a message to all you evil bike thieves out there. Bicycle ninjas, going to stop you. Yep. How am I going to do it? With my trusty camera. I'm going to set up a sting operation like today. Just leave a bike out there and wait for someone to try to steal it and bust them. And that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to turn it into the cops or something. Got to stop this bike thievery. So, another cool tip is for your bike not to get stolen is make it look like crap. That's what I did with old Blackie. I took some crappy old black paint and just kind of splashed it all over and made it look terrible. And if your bike looks like crap, bike thieves probably won't mess with it. And it worked for old Blackie. Another trick is write your name on a piece of paper and put it in the handlebar tube. And leave it in there. That way, if it is stolen and recovered, you could be like, dude, that's my bike. And they're like, dude, prove it. And like, okay, open the handlebars, and there's your name. Boom, you got it. So, there's a bunch of little tricks and hacks to keep your bike from getting stolen. But honestly, the best advice I could give anyone to keep your bike from getting stolen is, one, just don't let it off. One, stay on the bike as much as possible, and two, don't let it out of your sight, and three, if you do have to let it out of your sight, make sure it's in a place where it's not too visible but people can still see it, but it's kind of hard to get to, and make sure that you got the best lock on it you can, and 9 times out of 10 it'll be alright, but these bike thieves here in Hatertown, they're ruthless and insatiable. And they're just stealing everybody's bike. They just don't care. I was like, these guys are out of control. And as far as I know, right where on the streets is, my Red Giant is like the #1 bike on the bike thieves list. So I got to keep an eye on that thing at all times, especially since it almost got stolen this morning. But then, from now on, if anybody tries to steal my bike, and I catch them like I did today, they're going to get a beating. So anyways, if you're a bike thief, cut it out. Don't mess with people's bikes. Peace.